Hello, hello, and welcome to some of that good old 4U greatsword action. Oh my god, it never ends. So, I did quickly run around a little bit, make sure I had all the quests and stuff, and I do indeed have them all. And I did do the fishing minigame, because I saw there was a Plesioth in there, grabbed myself a Plesioth in, and forged the Plesioth water cutter, just so you know. So, this weapon has been made. Obviously, I'd need a little bit more to upgrade it, but just so you are kept up to date with what's going on. So, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weapons left to do in this tier. We need to forge the one that's going to go here, the Frozen Spear Tuner, which we need 1 Cryo Sack for. We need the Killer Beetles for this friendo here. And then we have, what, 1, 2, 3 Valkyrie Blades to make? So, whole bunch of Rathian shit. Rathian plates. And then I need I think 2 Golden Blades. Yep. So I need 6 Wyvern Claws. So it's nothing that's overly too bad. But we got some of the old hub quests to do first. Hiya Iron, hiya Wangla, hiya Lugia, hiya Kanpachi. It is good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm just gonna do these in solo. Because I'm pretty sure these are the last 4 quests, so I don't want to go into hub for just the 4 quests. So we'll just do these and that will be good. We'll go back to farming in the village. Hopefully, if everything works out, we might just be done with this tier of quests today. Like, we'll get the HR2 quest done, we might get the weapons that we're working towards built, and then we're just going to be doing pre-prep for 5-star village, basically. Because there is, as I just looked at, the Rathian weapon. I think I need to build 2 Sieglinde. And those require plates. So I need to get 2 Rathian plates. Which is going to be an experience, since that's the first one we're going to come across that actually requires us to do that. I put a smiley in the title, I did, yeah. You're watching the direct from YouTube from 3 days ago, so you're excited for the new things? Good. Good. New hotel room's nice? Hell yeah. Pipe on the street burst and no water into the room until they fix it. You cannot catch a break, huh? At least that hopefully won't take overly long. Considering that's going to be very important, right? Wait, 2 wasn't enough? Oh, I'm in harm. You're dead? Yeah. Can you beat your own body up, Lugia? It needs to go the fuck to sleep. Ow. That's not reasonable. Hope you're gonna feel better for GU. Have you already had a nap and stuff today? Bad. Anyways, welcome. Three-hour nap. Did you get any sleep at all, by the way? No. Yeah, you might want to pop to the old medicine peeps. One, two, three, bonk. Oh, bonk. You love Rathion's greatsword? I like Rathion's greatsword as well, yeah. No! That's not sleeping! He was one hit away from defeating Gale. Chisel, no! No! Man, that sucks. Gonna be a first playing in bed. You hope the Wi-Fi's good enough. Hopefully. At least, I guess, good for you in a way at the moment that the first 2 hours of GU is going to be me in Village as well then, right? Because it gives you more time to nap. Hey, do I play for you on the 3DS still? No, I don't, Kapachi. I basically only play it on Citra at this point. It's just more convenient for me to play it on my PC. Mid-air wasn't all that difficult. For you Nameless is harder. No, mid-air's just got a shitload of health. He's not really that hard, he's just really tanky. And those jumps were messing me up. Guess it's a good thing you're getting a gaming PC this year. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, because I'm always on my computer anyway, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to play on my DS in my PC chair when my computer's right there, right? No idea what dogs have to do with it. No, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. His health wasn't that bad if you focused the head. Yeah, but if you focus the head, you typically have to deal with a more dangerous fight, which a lot of people don't want to do. What level are you, Chisel? $110? Then yeah, that makes sense. It's a good level. Are you still using your short sword, by the way? Your bog stat and ass short sword? You sure are. Oh, amazing. Man, this guy just is not sitting still for any period of time, huh? You have Oreos? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's your mission to finish it with your broadsword. That's fair. Ew, eating bed. Eating in bed is completely fine if the person who ate in bed cleans up after themselves. It only becomes a problem if someone eats in bed and then just leaves crumbs all over the place. Got through thick and thin, you couldn't abandon it now, that makes sense. What Apex monster in 4U do I think's the hardest to hit? Rajang. Flying while eating causes indigestion for you. Fair enough. Just not for me. Although I don't even know what indigestion really is at this point, because I've heard people use like 4 names all to refer to like the same thing in my mind. I'm like, okay, I don't know what any of this is anymore. Hey Mike, welcome. You vacuumed the bed anyway, fair enough. You find the whole sheet in the washing machine if you find 1 crumb. Chisel and the copious use of water again. Nice. Whee. You don't want Oreo crumbs in your washing machine? No, you want them in your mouth. You don't want Oreo crumbs on your bed either, Lugia. You just want to eat them all. Thank fuck, Velocidrome is not an Apex creature, by the way. That would not be a fun fight. Probably only be able to hit the head. They'd actually have to make a new hit zone for it, because it's a 1-hit zone monster. This catch it? No, shame. I was hoping it might catch it on the roundabout. I did hit with the charge itself though, which is nice. Go back to grind and see it a bit. Good luck. Although if you got it that close to death, you probably don't really need good luck anymore. You just need a solid attempt with good focus. What low tier monster do you like? Catcher Watcher? Naga's kind of mid-tier, I would say. Hey, Spoonful. Welcome. Good to have you. You're mid-tier. It's true. It's true. I can't argue. What is undeniable, Lugia? Tigrex is the middest of tiers. Tigrex is in mid-tier, yes. Tigrex is kind of like top end of mid-tier, right? I know you're just insulting it because you don't like Tigrex, but for you it's Azeroth. After doing the 3U speedrun so many times, I, like, can't deal with Azeroth anymore. The fact that you can capture that thing in under a minute in that game with not even OP gear blows my mind. It's so weak. It's so weak. Like Azuchi? Azuchi's good, yeah. With the speedy boys. I like how they like, combo off each other. It's very fun. And the burb that kicks Actosum. Actosum's whatever for me. No clue how to spell that. Neither do I. Actosum's weird for an early tier monster because it feels like it's too quick. To me. Not necessarily too quick in the sense that it's too quick, but it's too quick in terms of, like, comparison to its peers. Essentially. You go from, like, a solid 20 or 30 fighting the small monsters before Actosum to, like, an 80. It's like, what the hell happened? And then you kind of go back down, right? That's my only real complaint about it. And it's not even about the creature, it's just about general game pace. Am I going through and doing all the quests too? I am indeed, Ramhard. I am indeed. Since I need so many materials, it just kind of makes sense to do all the quests. To me. Because there's all of those, like, weird materials that you never know what you're going to need, right? For example, like Gypsaros, I've got no real need to fight him. Who knows if I'm going to need, like, 5 Gypsaros hide for some random weapon at some point. And then I'd be like, oh, I gotta go back and fight one again. Light crystal since I dropped from his head, yeah. I can mine those at this point, though. Did I just roll the flash? I did, yeah. I don't usually manage that, but yeah, I did. Raided, worth. Definitely wasn't, but worth. Finally figured out to run 41 stitches, so next weekend, hopefully you can join for some hub quests. I unfortunately don't think there's going to be some hub quests for a good while now. Hey, Play, you need my opinion on something real quick? Hit me. Because I am locked to HR2. And I'm also locked to Village 5-star, not HR3, though. Which means I have to farm so much stuff in Village. Would I go for a short hike, but the catch is that your phone tariff scams you, can't call contact anyone for another few days? Should you just go for it and not be able to contact anyone? / be contacted for the next 4 hours? As long as people know where you're going and you have, like, a decent chunk of, like, safety stuff. And some way to do, like, an emergency. Just in case, right? You never know when you're gonna fall and hurt yourself. And I don't even mean, like, fall off a cliff or something. Just, like, trip over it. Badly sprain your ankle, right? Nothing wrong with that. Take plenty of fluids. Take a few snacks. Bag with some bits in it. Tell people where you're going to be, what you're doing. Take your phone anyway, because you probably can make emergency calls. Even if you don't have any credit, you should be able to make emergency calls. And also, it's just good to have, so you know what the time is, right? Stock people in a general vicinity? Precisely. Nothing wrong? What to do? What are the options, Lugia? Go to sleep? Attempt to go to sleep, presumably. Here, come with? You guys are in different countries. I don't know how that works. You're not tired enough? Can you do something that's gonna make you tired to be able to have a nap? Around the streets. Well, it depends what type of tired you are, right? If you're mentally exhausted, which you probably are, you need to do something physical. If you're physically exhausted, you need to do something mental. Hey. Yeah, just slap him. Keep it going. Slap him. There we go. Well, if you're both but can't fall asleep, then you need a doctor. Hey, don't be angry just because I tell the truth. See you later. Have a good time, play. Stay safe. Oh, super angry. Bonk. You'll go someday? That sounds a lot like someone who's not gonna go. Or will go, but when it's too late. 1, 2, 3, donk. Oh, god damn it. Can you not call them? I don't know if you have anything wrong with, like, doing phone calls, but... For us, all of our GP appointments are done first by phone, and then you go. You've never killed him while he's playing dead, is it even possible? I think it is, but I don't know. You can, but it's usually the reception that asks, not the doctor. Yeah. No, you just ask for a phone appointment. Because it's not really something you need to go in, right? Like, I need to travel to go into the doctor's to tell you that I'm not sleeping. I can just tell you that on the phone. if you then think, like, if the medicine people think, like, we need to see if you've got any signs rather than symptoms, then they can ask you to come in for an appointment proper, but yeah. Skip the average waiting time of an hour, yeah. So I heard a lot of people grumbling about it, and so oh, you gotta call them and like talk to them on the phone and wait for them to call you back and all this shit. And I'm like, that's so much better. That's so much better than it is sitting in a tiny ass room with like 20 other people who are all coughing and spluttering and sick for their own reasons, right? I'll just stay on the phone. Like, that's fine. I'm good. Normally they prescribe antihistamines as they use them in clinical settings to help sleep. Oh, really? Antihistamines? I suppose some of them can have a side effect of sleep, right? What are those? Anti-allergy pills. These little suckers right here. An antihistamine to stop me from sneezing all over the freaking place if I need to. Hey Rachel, welcome. The place you work offers both phone calls or face-to-face during the pandemic. It was phone call first, then the doctor decided if you need to come in, yeah. That's still what ours do. You have sleeping meds with melatonin? Yeah, you really need to call them at that point then, Lugia. Like, you actively have something that should be making you go to sleep. And it's not working for you, that means you need a change of medication just in case it's having the opposite effect, right? It's the wonderful thing about sleeping tablets, is one of the side effects of sleeping tablets is you can't sleep. Hey Flame, how you doing? Is a specific greatsword? Yes. Yes. So, we need so many greatswords for this. Went through the website, you can write an email, the doctor will call back, that's good. The next appointment's in September. So yeah, you probably need to talk to them before that point, right? Unless you want to be in this state of, like, horrendous sleeplessness for... How long? 2 months? If you even cut the rest of this month off? 2-3 months? You will not be okay by the end of that. You don't want to wait 3 hours? Do you want to wait 3 months? You embrace sleeping during the day. If you sleep during the day, Lugia, we can't play League together. Oh, come on. That's true, though. I sleep at night. I got a stream. You know, almost every single day of the week. Please don't hit me. Ah! Save me, Ty. Thank you, Ty. Right in the email. Goods. Goods. Me and my evil tricks. It's not an evil trick. It's just a genuine truth. Think about it, right? If you switch your sleeping pattern to the daytime, you're not going to be able to be there for the streams. We're not going to be able to play League together. You're going to have to watch all the VODs instead. And while it's nice, it's not the same, right? You'll be able to watch Bagel. That's the upside. He does normally start streaming when you go to sleep, right? I can't tell if that's going down or over. Bagel is me? No, Bagel's Bagel. Can't defend yourself when I talk shit. Don't know what you mean. Doesn't sound like something I would do. Wee. No, I missed. Oh god. No, they've achieved perfect sync. They're too strong. But it's okay, they broke out. So, this quest is fucked, man. You're gonna give me 2 Kezu on one quest? Completely fine. You're gonna make it so they become entwined at the hip and never leave each other? Now that ain't alright, man. Whee! That's just wrong. It's just morally wrong. Hey Testro, welcome. Been a while, how you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, that was a big head hit. No, I couldn't block it. I'm fine. I'm going to jump in that way instead. Oh, he flinched him. Nope. Nope. It's going to hit me, but it didn't flinch me. Good. Okay, that's fine. He's on the ceiling. Go up. Get him down. That's a problem. That's a big problem. One hit away again. Oh, you did what I did. I did that on Monday, right? With a boss, I think? Or with something where I was like one hit away from it twice in a row. Welcome, Ace. Ugh. Thanks, I think. I don't know. How you doing? Yeah, 10. No. No. What a cursed few seconds. You gotta go make yourself a milkshake to cool down. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You got ice cream to do it with? You had fresh ice cream? Quite tasty. What, like as in just made? Oh. That was meaty. Straight off the wall. No, go away. God damn it, man. And it's so hard to fight two of them in the same area. Thankfully that wall does block projectiles. I was kind of scared it wouldn't for a second. Just to toy with me. Oh, this one's injured. You know what I should do? Which one is this one? Yeah, see, that's what I meant when I said I was expecting it not to block projectiles. I'm just fucking dead. If it keeps doing that. They use their own milk. Nice. There's a farm like that I've been to before as well, and man, it's good. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Also made their own cream. Doesn't surprise me if they're making their own ice cream. It's just logical, right? You're making one dairy product, why not make another one? This is ludicrous. Seriously, the instant the other one left the area, he jumps up and leaves as well. This sucks. Good. Hello, Puddle. How are you? Other than warm. You are Puddle and nothing else, okay. Fair enough. You've accepted your place in life, I see. A slightly larger puddle together. How romantic. Please tell me he's limping. Nope. No, he's not. That's why there's a puddle. Lugia's just in here paddling your fiance and you're just taking it? Look. Nice. You gotta understand, man, alright? Me and Lugia, we've forged a bond stronger than anything can break. It's called playing a duo lane in League of Legends together. Nothing breaks that bond. If you manage to successfully have fun in a duo lane together in League of Legends, it's impossible. You half expected me to say we are a threesome and that scares me? No, it's a foursome. You can't forget poor Mortis. Don't leave Mortis out of the equation. Me. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, that one. Cool. I just blocked because I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. Damn. Go. Fine as well. Player. Uh-huh. It's my dashing good looks that does it, mate. Me and my going grey hair. They actually split up. Not only did they leave areas, but they stayed apart. Bless this quest. Somewhat young man. Somewhat in brackets. Also, thanks, Grandma. I appreciate it. Shoving a knife deeper and deeper. Yeah, for real. It's alright, we'll come out the other side eventually and I won't have to worry about it hurting anymore because I'll be fucking dead. Give it a few years, you guys to develop arthritis, make me the only one able to handle the knives. Bold of you to assume I can handle the knives to begin with. Hazelnut milkshake is nice. Yeah, not for me. Milkshake, yeah. Also, can you handle knives? Is my leg sunburned? Oh. No, that's just pressure where I've been putting my leg the whole time. Tried vanilla before with and without cocoa powder, and it was also really good. Yeah. Don't hit me. Good. Turn towards me. Ah, I overcharged as well. You don't have diagnosed fucky hands, and you still saw two of your fingers in one motion. Yeah, so maybe. Maybe none of us should have knives. eating knife, not a chopping knife? Yeah. Those things are scary, man. Why even a fork? You can still stab with a fork. You fork certified. Got a license for that fork, mate. No. Wait, he can actually do that even if he's tired? He does actually get a little whiff of electricity out, huh? Interesting. A license means a printed piece of paper they made it at your preschool? Please tell me that's true. Hey, Camus! Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. What were you doing and how did it go? Welcome, everyone. I am smashing my way for some 4U here for the next few hours. Another 3 hours of 4U, and then I'll be over to GU, where I'll be doing some hunts there. Welcome, Mark, Range, Dragon, obviously Camus, Floof. Good to have you all here. Let me give you a little shout out now that Kazu's just flown away. I appreciate it a great deal. A shout out, a bonk. You did some GU open lobby hunts, had a bunch of fun, you're gonna go do a break? Nice. Very nice. Glad it went well. Freaking GU. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly done. I'm nearly there. Kazu, thanks. Oh, fuck, there's two of them in here again. I don't want to deal with both of them. Well, that's just mean. That's why I don't want to deal with both of them. Hey, Floof. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the pure pain and suffering that this is going to be. Because, yeah. Hey, Mark as well. I also hope you enjoy this little collector challenge that we got going here. The older games. OG Monster Hunter people are your favorite people. Why so? Just because we play the old ones. You're the type of person that can drink a milkshake slowly. I would need clarification on what slowly is. New hunters don't understand our pain. No, they have their own branch of pain at this point. It's extremely different. It's still there. It's just like cycled slightly in a different way. But they definitely don't remember the, because they can't, right? They can't know the pain of deliver 6 powder stones by yourself. Egg quests all over the shop. Freaking guild scaling. It's a good thing, though. It's for the best. It's for the best. You're welcome, Camus. Hope you enjoy having some food. You still need some hyper silver and hyper gold, but you just need individually. It's fine by me. I gotta do the quest anyway, right, Mace? Hopefully you'll get everything you need from one of each of them, and then I'll be done, and I won't need to do any more hypers of those two. Like having a minute pause in between sips. Yeah, I can do that. Ah, well, I got the hit in. Plessy off hitboxes chasing Sephrodra around the desert. No one understands Plessy off hitboxes unless they play Free to Be Night. To be fair, Dragon, you can't understand unless you play Free to Be Night. In GU and in Free U, not only are the hitboxes significantly better, but in Free U he's actually kind of a fun fight in my opinion with the underwater. Bufango Khonshu, yeah, that's... The Khonshu? Man, no one ever talks about the Khonshu being annoying enough. Rolling onto a monster. Right. As you are about to hit it with like a charge level 3, your final hit of your Spirit Slash, right? All of this stuff, and you just bounce off the damn Khonshu that was magically materialized itself on the exact spot you were going to hit. Hey Phalanx, welcome. Do I think it's possible we have a Monster Hunter Ultimate collection with 3U, 4U, and GU? No. I don't. Personally? I don't think GU will ever get chucked into a, like, collection. Unless they do that collection for the Switch and just add 3U and 4U in, but I don't think that's gonna happen. To be honest. I'd love to be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Definitely not for GU. In fact, you can roll through Khonshu that Kaku throws. Oh, can you not roll through Khonshu normally? Khonshu yeeted you off the cliff on your way to Rathian yesterday? Yep. That's a classic. Sephrodra, Medium, and Gen, stingy. You need fins for an armor set. And he wouldn't drop them. You had 0 Sonic Bombs. Oh yeah, you need to bring Sonics to that fight. You already know if Kaku's throwing them, fair enough. The wall might kill me? No good. Shouldn't hit me. I'm dead? Yeah. Freaking low ranks kicking my butt. That's funny. Good thing about GU is that you should have plenty of stuff to be able to build Sonics with. If you've just done the quests, right? That's all you need to do. You don't even need to do anything. If you just do the quests, you'll have plenty of everything. If you rushed through, it might be a little bit harder. I don't know if you can buy Screamer Sacks in that game. You might be able to. You can definitely buy Gunpowder. It is asleep. Okay. What's the best way to get to it? Probably this side. Nice. Give me around to the head. Come on. 1, 2, 3. You got Screamers. Gunpowder, you're not at the point that the Argosy sells them. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. What do you even need at that point? Fire herbs and nitro shroom? If you're that early in the game, it's kind of a pain in the butt though, right? Actually doesn't sell them until 4-star village. Oh, it's not that far in then. It's not too bad. What we got? 2 more? I think 2 more quests. Sephiroth's key in 2, yeah. Yeah. At least he's a lot better in GU. That's the only thing. He's a lot better in GU than he is in Freedom Unite. You wanted this armor because you were forging every large monster armor on your 4 files? Sorry, what? Your main file is Kato, 100% complete. I wish I could love GU as much as you can. Honestly. Why do you have that many? That's insane. Scratch 2 weapons down off the list. There is now only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left to go. Oh, good. I need 1 cryo sack for that. I need some beetles for that one, and then I just need a buttload of Rathian stuff, right? Yeah. It's just Rathian stuff galore. Is there any other stuff that I can actually farm already? That's already done. Can't get any of that. Can't do any of this. Nope. Can't do those. I will be able to farm the plates. I need 2 plates and 4 spikes. Can't get the monster bone pluses. That's already done. Can't get that yet. And I can't do any of that. No, it's purely just farming Rathian once I'm done with these quests, and that's it. Hopefully I'll get my cryosank that I need. And the Rathian quest is in the forest. So it gives me the bugs as well. 7 switch profiles. Does that not get immensely confusing? Three profiles for stories, 2 for GU and 1 for Rise. Oh man. There's no community like the Monster Hunter community. Anytime you think you do something kind of crazy, someone else comes along and just smashes your understanding of what is a lot. 27 Switch profiles. Oh. Pokemon only allows 1 playthrough, same for the new Zelda. For Tears of the Kingdom, does it not have saves the way Breath of the Wild does? Because that seems like a massive backward step. Oh, these start in an area together? Delightful. Hopefully Lagombi will leave, but I don't know. Pokemon, though, that does make sense. The fact that Pokemon still only has one save file to this day is mind-boggling. If you want to do something in a different way to the way it's already been done, yeah. I just don't keep them. That's the thing that's crazy to me. I will keep one main save file in anything. For example, my stream save is now my main save in 4U, 3U, and in GU. Like, I won't use... That's just my main save at this point. But... And in Wild as well, actually. If I want to, like, start a new game up, I'll just delete one of the other save files. Just because I'm like, I'm probably never going to go on it again, let's be honest. The same thing will happen to this greatsword. Playthrough, when I'm done with it, I will just delete the save file. Oh, what? I'll delete the profile. I don't need to save it. I've only got 3 save files. I don't want to go into Citra and pull out my save file and my guild card and put it off into a folder when I'm never going to use it ever again. Just get rid of it. Can I send it to you? Why? And no, because I don't know where it's saved. Breath of the Wild's huge? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the point, right? For those games is to be massive. It's the first option when you right-click the game in Citra. Yeah, but it's not as simple as that. Because then you've got to go like somewhere else and grab some like extra data that's stored in a different bit, or it won't remember any of your guild card settings. Like it's not as simple as just grabbing the save file and taking it out. Because it doesn't get all of the save file. It just gets the like base level of data. This is why I don't mess with shit in Citra, because nothing's all stored in one spot. $650 hours Breath of the Wild save data gone. That is painful. I just probably would never play it again after that, honestly. I'd be done forever. That's what you've been doing, though? And your guild card's been saving? Gonna struggle to get back to that point. Why would you? Is my question. You know you've done it. Unless you have fun with it, at which point, you know, like, go ahead, but I can't imagine that's particularly fun as much as it is just tedious. Doing it all once for the first time is enjoyable, probably. But then collecting all of those fucking Koroks again? Just seems, like, mind-numbing. Starting GE, you can't. Half of your attacks bounce while burning through 5 whetstones and half the time your weapons bounce. Yeah. Early game GU sharpness is really bad. You didn't touch the Koroks though? Oh, that's not 100% then. When, to me, 100% is you've done literally everything. Like, all of the main story, all of the side quests, all of the Koroks, all of the armor and weapons upgraded. Weapons don't upgrade, sorry. All of the armor upgraded to their maximum possible level. Like, that's what I thought you meant. Like, how the fuck do you do that twice? Nice. All of the pain? Yeah, precisely. All of the sadness in one spot. 1,200 Koroks? I swear they do it just to waste people's time, man. It's just like, let's see who the fuck's actually gonna do this. You actually need them? Well, you don't need them. You don't need 1,200 of them. You need like 100 or 150 or something, right? And then your inventory's maxed, and at that point it's irrelevant. You only get the ones by picking up obvious rocks. I think that's basically what I did as well, yeah. Or putting them into a little circle or something, right? You get plenty by just playing the game. I assume you do in Tears of the Kingdom at least, because I've never played it, right? They have a use, the same use as they always had? Yeah, the same one they had in Breath of the Wild. Just increasing your inventory space, right? But as soon as you've done that like 10 times, you're good, right? Gives a bigger poo again, too. Doesn't surprise me. See in the clips what they did to Koroks Day 1? Nope. I heard about it plenty of times, that people were like crucifying them or something, but I've never seen it. I have genuinely no interest in that game. Oof. AOC? What is that? Is there any skills early game that have protective polish or speed sharpening? Speed sharpening, yeah. I think the battle armor. Oh, you're in GU, Hamburger. I don't know. That game has weird ass fucking sets. Protective polish? No, protective polish doesn't exist until much later in the game. Like end of low rank. Speed sharpening you'll be able to get though. Age of Calamity. Oh, that's the... Is that the Warriors game? Heavy polish is protective, but it's not low rank. It's on all the Glavenus armor, isn't it? I thought it was on all of the Glavenus armor sets. Might not be, but... It's fun to spag hordes of Bokoblins to watch them go flying. I've played Warriors games before. It is fun for a while, yeah. They are enjoyable. I was actually interested in the like original Hyrule Warriors for a while. Was tempted to get it until I saw a video of just how much shit that they put in that game, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. There is too many menus. Far too many. I would hate Warframe. Probably. Don't know what it is, to be honest. I know it exists. I know a lot of people get, like, semi-addicted to it. But I actually genuinely don't know anything about the game. Space ninja thing. Cool. Didn't even know that. You did it? Hey! Well done, Chisel. Well done. What's the difference between Generations and Generations Ultimate? Village has a high rank and Hub has G rank in Ultimate. GU also has an additional 2 styles you can play with, Valor and Alchemy. And also has an additional set of skills for, like, Hunter Arts for every single weapon, essentially. You also get more monsters and stuff in G rank, like the Fatalis trio exist in G rank, but don't exist anywhere else. Don't know about anything else. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Anything you've heard is Cammy Longsword wasn't able to be made in GE? I have no idea, to be honest. If you can make it in Generations, you can make it in GU, though. But they didn't remove any weapons. Unless you count event quests and stuff. Even then, I'm pretty sure all the high rank event quests are still in GU, but some of they just don't have G rank upgrades. Kind of weird there's no cutscene or something after defeating him. Nah, that's pretty on brand for Souls, honestly. You can get some dialogue, but that's about it. Certain events that aren't in GU. Fair enough. Cammy Tio dual blades? I've never even known that to be a thing. Cammy Tio? What? That's gotta be GU exclusive if that's in there, right? Added 3 of the most powerful dragons into the game. Does not get a cutscene. There's a thing with that. With, oh, the Kashala TO weapons? Yeah, those exist. I was gonna say, Cammy TO weapons are, non-existent. Honestly, it's GU though, so I was fully willing to just be like, sure, they exist, why not? I think the cutscenes in GU were genuinely, like, not added because of disk space. In base Generations, to fit all of the monsters onto the 3DS, they only have those, like, tiny-ass little cutscenes for them. Because if they added cutscenes for all the monsters, they wouldn't be able to fit all the monsters. To my understanding, Generations and Double Cross, which is on the DS, already need like special DS cartridges to run that have increased like memory size in them or some shit. Which is why they just did like little baby intros instead. Only 4 monsters got them and it's still hard to figure out which 4, yeah. $2DS can run it with its base memory card? No, the actual cartridge that, the cartridge that the game's installed onto is a like higher quality cartridge than the normal ones that DSs have. Basically, like DSs can still run them, but DS games aren't normally on a cartridge that's as big as that one is in terms of like memory size. Can't remember if that's for Generations or if it's for Generations Ultimate or Double Cross as it would be called in Japan. Because GU in Japan is on the DS. Yeah, no, your DS isn't the problem, it's the cartridge. The game's actually installed on. Your DS is always going to be able to run it. All 3DS cartridges are the same size? Externally, yes. Internally, no. Some of them have bigger internal capacity for storing game data and stuff. Or in what is probably just Double Cross's case, and it's not Generations. Literally just to be able to store all of the data to run the game on it needs more space. Because there's so much shit in it. Ooh, nice. Straight on the head. I might die here because I'm out of healing, but so be it. I don't think this guy's even injured, which is a shame. Nice. Don't hit me? Ah. I thought I was going to get away with that. Was hoping I might get a mount on you to make this a little bit easier. But I think I might have already done it once. I'm not sure. Good flinch. Probably just saved me. Lim? Hey! Data isn't stored in the cartridge? No, it's not your save data that I'm talking about. It's literally the data that runs the game. Like the coding that runs the game. And all of that stuff. All your save file is like a whole bunch of numbers which tell it, you know, this is what this person has, this is what this person doesn't have, here's their materials, etc, etc. I mean, like, all the coding that makes Congalala behave like Congalala. That makes Lagombi Lagombi, that makes the models work, that makes all of that stuff work. Feels a little empty now that you're done. The old game hangover. What a glorious time. "56 hours of in-game time." Nice. Pretty sure that's quicker than what I do it in, normally. Which doesn't surprise me. Hey! Always happy to see a little bit of Dragonite. I think it's double cross. Oh, crap, right, you can't just type that. MH4U, double cross. Is GU going to be a lobby? Yeah. GU's going to be 2 hours of solo. Because I need to finish up a few more village quests. And then it's going to be 2 hours of multiplayer. If the village quests I've got left even take 2 hours, I think they probably will, because a lot of them are multi-quests. And unfortunately, a good chunk of them are multi-hypers. Which is painful. But if you're looking to play a little bit of GU, it's going to be such a long time before I get to it. You honestly probably want to try and find someone else to play with. I'm still playing this game for another 2.5 hours. So I won't be doing GU multiplayer for, what, 4.5 hours? Pretty sure you did nearly nothing. I mean, you killed all the bosses though, right? You might not have, like, super explored every area in depth, but you killed all of the bosses. I'm pretty sure. Hey! Screw you. It's your time to finish forging your Kaku armor and weapons on your female Blademaster. 2. I am in G rank, just so you know. I will be doing G-based stuff. Since I've only got like G4 to go and that's it before I'm done with that game. Less than 50 quests. Less than 50 quests. Gonna hold on to that for as long as I can. Main catch during, fair enough. Out of there. I was definitely outside of your range, but sure. Damn Naturala, man. Nice. And a 1, 2. That ain't gonna hit. Ugh. Main's the one you use mostly online, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's usually for, right? Oh! By the time that you're done with all of the solo stuff on a main fire, which is basically only used for playing online with people, in my case. Free break. Good. Just in case I ever need some the chilling beats from Naja here. I want to try and break that quest every time I get the chance. Break that face every time I get a quest to kill him. So screwed there. I might even be stunned after this. I'm not. Surprising. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Tag it. Smack. Your final loadout against Scale and the media links? Sure. I'll have a little peek-see at that. Man, you have so much vigor. 1600 health. Holy shit. That is insane. When you get to 4-star, do you have to farm the rusted weapons before I can progress? Or 5-star, sorry. I'm split, to be honest, Ramhard, on that one. Because logically, yes, there's no way I can really speed that up until I get to high rank. With the way I've laid it out for myself, right? But also I do know that if I get unlucky with that, it is gonna lead to like the most boring experience ever. So what we'll probably do is give it like a limit. We'll try and get them for a pretty like solid, reasonable chunk of time. And if I still don't have them by that point, I'll move on to the next tier, give it another like good chunk of time to get them, and just keep going, right? Because it is just going to be really, really, like, not fun. If it gets to the point where the only thing I need in the entirety of Tier 5 is 2 rusted greatswords, and I have to go mining for 400 quests to get them, that sucks. That really, really sucks. I use Karanico, personally. Dragon. I find it more convenient since I'm on my computer. Finding the Gala healers will be kind of annoying, you think? I only need them for one weapon, so it won't be that bad. Gore doesn't have multiple weapon things coming off them. He only has his weapon and that's it. And it eventually upgrades into the Shigeru one, so... The GU database has a wishlist function? Oh yeah, no, I've seen that before and it was not convenient, in my opinion. Equivalent to the Rise one? Well, you have to manually remove everything. No, right? Your wish list is a piece of paper? Mine's just my brain. I know what I need to build, I just store it in my noggin. Or I just open some more tabs if there's shitloads of materials I need. Excel wizard. I don't know about that. I make very basic Excel sheets. That's it. Brain's too small. You cannot rely on it. I just never build too many things at once. Well, yeah, sort of. And then it's a lot easier. I need 2 Rathian plates, 3 Rathian spikes, a whole bunch of generic Rathian materials, a cryo sack, 7 killer beetles. I don't know how many I've got from this quest. It might be less now. I did need 6 Wyvern Claws, but I already got them in this tier, so I don't need them anymore. The Rathian plates and the Rathian spikes aren't even for this tier, they're for the next tier. It's all good. What should you play next? Aren't you just going to be on a hangover for ages, Jizzle? Anytime you start something, you're just going to be like... If it made you feel empty, that's normally what happens, right? That's what happens to me. Anytime I get made feel empty by playing a game, I can't play anything else for a little bit. Sekiro, Elden Ring, or Dark Souls Remastered? Yeah, it's so dependent on what you want, right? If you want Souls, then Souls. Obviously. If you want more modern Souls, but open world, then Elden Ring. And then if you want something different that's also a little bit difficult from the same developer, Sekiro. There's no builds or leveling or any of that stuff in that game. You already own Elden Ring. Sekiro's 70 quid. Jesus. That surprises me. Oh, Euros is always a bit more expensive, right? Really, though? Why is it so much? Yeah, that is still just full-ass price, huh? 50 quid. Huh. Wild. Four files you're working on at once. It helps to keep the database, to have things organized. That's fair. Most people wouldn't do that, to be fair. One file at a time tends to be enough for a lot of people. Having 4 at once is crazy. Crazy. Be honest. Does Sekiro have DLC? No. It got 1 free DLC and it's just included in the game when you download it. There's no external file for it at all. It's just its own full experience. You don't need any shenaniganry going on at all. Be nice. Use the hunters for displaying armor. I assume you have a lot of time, Dragon. Because it's the only way you could do all of that, right? Or it's like the only game you play. There's so much armor. To do multiple save files. Your crap top can't run the stream and play Rise, or do you? Ah. That's a shame. That is a shame. Why did I go here? This isn't where I wanted to go at all. I wanted to check this. Oh. Oh. Also free to be night. F that game, yeah. Oh, free to be night. Freedom 1. Then you don't have to worry about your laptop not running anything because it'll be in pieces. You're just free all the time, fair enough. That does make sense then. Perfectly balanced game, don't know what you mean. Right, Satan. Kazu time, thank you. That's good, because I think this might be the last quest that we're doing in Hub. So we will be going into the Rathian Slaughter Zone momentarily. And she is weak to lightning, so thank you. Till I've got my plates. You're too good to me, yep. Downside, I have to listen to the noises that that weapon makes. Rathian has replaced Legion. Oh, no, 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 no. Gonna break the ears. That sucks. The soothing sound of Kazu. Okay, Chisel truly has turned into Satan. And a free bonk. Nice. There's a wing. Back, head, and tail, I think, are the options to get plates at my best chance. I don't believe capturing is very good, but I will check at some point. More just interested in beating this quest, considering it's a hub one. Good. First saw Kazu and Rise, you loved him in his sound straight away. Concerning. Concerning. Is that the only one I've got in there? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. And a one. 2, 3, bonk. I just keep hitting the damn wing instead of the head. I do not know how to position against Rathian with Greatsword then. I don't fight it enough. With Greatsword at least. Kazu's your favourite stories monster? Kurapeka 2? Red Kazu carry your ass through stories 1? Kuru was the support. They're the only ones high enough to kill Angry Wrath. I didn't even know Kurapeka was in stories 1. I don't remember that. Stories 2 I haven't played properly, so... Can't even place, like, the model visually. Kuru's a great monster, though. When you're not speedrunning. Oh, it was a pre-order thing? Ah, that would be why, then. That's annoying. Kuru of all monsters as well. Backflip already, thank you. Kuru itself wasn't special, Kuru was. Oh, okay. Stories 1, you could just change the element than they had anyway, right? As long as they had the right gene slots for it. It's a Thunder element basic Kuru. So it's basically just Crimson. Just Crimson Kuru. But in normal Kuru colors still. Man, this Rathian's tail, I just cannot hit it. It's so high up. Was that removed from the second game, Lugia? If I remember correctly. Removed. It was copy and pasted, but not polished. Okay, good. That sucks, but at least it's still there. Hey, Hedgie. You're searching for a job? Best of luck. It's a pain in the butt. It exists. The mechanic's terrible. Yep. The way rarity worked, you could use Kuru at the beginning. Yeah. It would be a pretty early game monster, right? It's equivalent to a Kaku. You can get a Kaku really early on, so... With just like 1 star, 1 whatever kinship stone. You went somewhere and they said they'll message you. Don't hold your breath. This is the only thing I'll say on that one. Wrath Barrow. Not useful, unfortunately. Let's go to more places? Absolutely. Angry Wrath? Angry Wrath. That's not the end, right? The story's 1? Angry Wrath are at the end? It's blighted. There's another monster after that. You have to fight the weird thing. The story's exclusive monster. Yeah, it's the same plotline in both games, Lugia. Rathalos gets blighted by a big bad creature. It's literally the same fucking story. Except in Stories 1, it's the Frenzy Virus, basically, but they don't call it the Frenzy Virus. Makilpieri, yeah, that thing. Okay, so yeah, you didn't do it. Man, I should play Stories 1 again. I should play Stories 2 at all. Getting them before you can actually use them. You can do that quite a lot, right? Keeps the levels and stats he had as your ally. I mean, it makes perfect sense, right? Why wouldn't he? One, two, three, bonk. Ha. 2 killer beetles, nice. Ugh. You'd watch Stories / Stories 2 playthrough? Yeah, I should really do it. I'll have to put it onto the list for when we're done with Dragon's Dogma. The old midweek mastery / mishmash list. You only had those at the appropriate levels because you didn't bother grinding anything. Isn't experience shared in that game, though? Like, it gives it to your entire party, right? So everything should be, like, relatively leveled anyway, as long as you had a full party with you. Not in 1? Fair enough. That's been a long time since I played it. Please show me this as done. Hey! Happy days. What, your first big fish? Oh, what a good reward. F9 again. Need 1,000 USD for art equipment? What, for a really fancy tablet and all that stuff? That's a very unflattering Percy off. Good. He shouldn't be flattered. In Stories 2, your monsters got more experience if they were underleveled, for example. Oh, so they boosted them? Right. Fair enough. Kept changing your party? Yeah, that will do it. That will do it, then. Cool, so I just need scales and shells. And then those spikes and plates. Let's have a look. This is the first drop. The first drop that has the chance to be truly, truly mean. Hello, Kratico? Graphian plate? There we go. Caravan 4. It is a 1% chance in the first row of rewards. And a 1% chance in the subquest. It is a 3% tail, a 1% shiny, a 4% back, a 4% head, 1% back, and a 2% capture. So actually, I want to capture it. Is it finally time? I'm actually gonna have to make me damn... Why do they always put them like all the way back here? I never understand this shit. There it is. I've already got loads of tranquilizer, apparently. Also, apparently I can fail it at, like, a really good rate for some reason. Kuro and Kezu have any field abilities? It's a great question. Kezu probably just had Raw, right? I can't see Kezu having anything other than Raw. Maybe Fly? And then Kuru just has basically reverse Raw. Jump and tunnel and climb were used to traverse. Yep. Funny how the topic of Stories 2 when you're playing it at the moment after months. Yep. That's good stuff. I can't just buy Tranquilizer, okay. Yeah, I can't get any more Book of Combos, so I'm surprised that that's such a fair fail chance. Where you kept changing out to move places? Oh, I just grabbed monsters that I liked enough and then kept them. If they had the movie abilities, essentially. You like the Kuru summon though? Yeah. Like I said, I didn't even know Kuru was in that game, so I never used it. You started with him around having essentially every movement option? Yeah, same. So ones that I liked and also had basically every movement option so that I never had to keep switching out all the time because it was really annoying. Also only good looking monsters. The most important part, obviously, the Rathian slaughter begins, by the way. So let's get a little rundown. We need to get ourselves 4 more killer beetles so we can upgrade that sucker. We don't need any spare. Can't get any of this stuff. That's all done. We can't get any of this. We are gonna need 12 more Rathian scales, 11 more Rathian shells, 2 plates, and 2 spikes. As for everything else, we cannot obtain any of it, by the looks of things. So it is purely just Rathian. And some killer beetles, which I can get from the Rathian quest. That's all I need. We get to see how mean Rathian's gonna be. And how many quests this is gonna take. It's actually genuinely quicker to do this. Why do I have a better chance of making shock traps than I do freaking tranquilize bombs? One of those can go back in, which means I need to sort all of it again. How many gunpowder do I have? 51, you know what? Let's take those out. Do this, item sets, register a set, this one over here, and then let's go. One time you called a Joe once before he could, like, normally appear. That doesn't surprise me. Might be one of the reasons they removed him, to stop, like, sequency breaking stuff, even though you still need the required, like, level. I assume in Stories 2 you still need the required, like, kinship level to use it. I don't see why it'd be any different. The what? Assume not then, never mind. In Stories 1, your rock, your little stone that you use when you do the, like, ride-on thing and you hold your wrist up, right? That rock changes and gets upgraded as you go through the game. And you need it at certain levels to be able to, like, actually use the monsters. So like Komuro said, you can catch Diablos and Black Diablos before you have the required kinship level to actually ride them. But if that's not in Stories 2, that basically single-handedly explains why they removed the summon mechanic. To try and stop your sequence breaking at least some level of amount. Without, like, DLC and stuff. We all do, Topaz. We all do. You played the way the game was intended. You didn't try to do any breaking? Yeah. Some people like to sprint out of their way to try and break it as quickly as possible. And then complain that the game's too easy. Like stories too. It's not the same, man. Having Kuru in a stories game is not the same as having it in an actual Monster Hunter. Your first game with Pookie, where the love was born. Okay, I wanted to jump off the ledge, but sure. Having Tiggy on your team and then using the buddy. And getting the buddy. Being Brute, but being one level short. Wasn't a Kezu Greatsword requested? It was, yeah. I was using this one. Because I completely forgot. I do need to switch that. I think a Kezu murder your enemies is fun. See, that bit never really, like... I don't know why. That bit never really hit with me for stories of the, like, it's your favorite monsters, but now they're your friends. Like, that never really clicked with me. It was just like, yeah. They're there. Which class did I choose in Elden Ring? I think it's called Wretch, the naked one. Tiggy and Diablos later on Black and Brute were mainstays on your team. Kind of annoyed you, so many monsters and stories with power specialized, yeah. That was definitely an issue with that game. Put your enemies through pain and suffering? Sure. I mean, if you want to put other people through pain and suffering, that would be sadism, not masochism. About trying a different weapon class for Elden Ring? You can use multiple weapons, Chisel. That's fine. I will remind you of this possibility. So Zamtrios, what about him? Night Owl Prime! Welcome. The only thing that makes me sad is that you're not actually Prime. Did it early on and it's good till the very end. Fair enough. I don't think I ever really cared about that, to be honest. I just upgraded my monsters when I wanted to. Some of them definitely fell behind towards the end, but... they always made up for it just by just being like a higher level. Possibility of a lot of hassle? Not really if you just go quality builds. 1, 2, 3, donk. Oh yeah, you can get a Pona in Stories 1. I forgot about that. Oh, that's funny. Which night owl is Malfestio? Why doesn't Rise have the owl? That's actually a really good question. I guess it just didn't fit the theme. Since Rise is all themed, right? I wouldn't say having the Kohoot mount skeleton is the same as having Malfestio skeleton. There's quite a significant size difference that you gotta account for, right? A Jester would fit Elgato. A Jester's not a mythical monster, it's just a dude in a funny hat. And funny clothes. Can your own Kahoot be devastated? Also a very good point. I genuinely forget that my Kahoot exists after like the first time I interact with it in that game. Kahoots exist? You forgot. It's so irrelevant, right? What greatsword is that? Nasilla. Is what it is? The Scylla Blade. Got a good amount of sharpness on this one as well, which is nice. Kazutai. Hey, Mortis. Thank you very much. For the Prime, let me give you your hearts that you deserve. 5 months, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Very good. Imagine we got a monster-sized Palico or Palamute. We did. It's the, that horrible costume they added right at the end. That thing's a goddamn monster. Oops. Grab this. Did Hobby miss a month? I believe so. Not that it's their responsibility. Blasphemy. They're not the same skeleton. Zinogre does not have the same skeleton as a Palamute. Are you kidding me? They are wildly different. Hey, you leave poor Mortis alone. There ain't no blasphemy there, Lugia. The Zenoga and Toby are big doggos. I mean, Zenoga, yeah, maybe you could argue that. He's kind of a wolf, but wolves are just big doggos. They'll hurt you. Toby is like a squirrel, right? Toby is not a doggo. Toby is a squirrel. Or like a sugar glider, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Which top 3 monsters are the most predictable to fight? Rathian, Rathian, and Rathian? Rathian, Rathalos. Because I fought them so many damn times, and then Nagakuga at number 1. Because I've fought him a shitload as well. Lunagaron? Oh yeah, that exists. Toby's a fish. Yup. Odo's flesh puppy. Odo doesn't exist in Rise though, right? It's only World. Kind of amazing that it didn't import that model and copy paste it, honestly. Thought it was a flying lizard. Rathian or? Oh god, don't start calling Magnamalo a cat. The weirdos will come out again. Please. Rathian Zenoga. And the third one you're still trying to figure out. Fair enough. Yeah, Zenoga's pretty predictable as well, that's a good point. The purple tiger with pink wizard powers. That is probably the best description you could give of why Rise just doesn't make any goddamn sense as a Monster Hunter game. Because he has pink wizard powers. I hit the wing, unfortunately. Is that the word samurai in there somewhere? Yeah, true, true. Okay. Is Gorgeous doing it? He's alright. I wasn't really that taken by Magnamalo, honestly. He was fine. He was a serviceable flagship monster. He wasn't anything more than that, in my opinion. Malzeno was so much better? Yeah, it really was. Malzeno was infinitely better. You need to play Rise again? Unless you really love Rise, in all honesty, you probably shouldn't. Thoughts on Primal Malzeno? It's a fight that they made to be a variant, but it's worse than the original fight. They took one of the best monsters they added and somehow made it worse. It's actually tough as hell. Only because he hits like a truck. You've seen him cart a lot of people? Yeah, but it's just because he has super high boosted damage numbers. If you give him the same damage as normal Valstrax, he would cart nowhere near as many people. He just does crazy damage for some reason. Primal makes you feel happy. I mean, he's like a paladin, right? It's basically what he's meant to be. Amatsu's new moveset. Infinitely better than the old one, but that wasn't hard to do. Amatsu's actually fun in Rise. And he's not otherwise, in my opinion. That fight sucks in every game that's not Rise. In Rise, it's actually a really fun, really well done fight. It's very good. Hi, steals the tail. I'm just happy it happened. There's one plate. Rise is the monster hunter you stuck with the most for a while. Tried 4U in World, couldn't get into them. Rise is when you finally put your foot down. Now you're going backwards and playing 4U. Rise is a lot easier to get into. To phrase this in like just a terrible way, Rise is like the hit of drugs that they that they sell you. It's the good shit, right? You get into quests quick, everything grinds really quickly. Nothing's really that difficult. The downtime is so short. Everything's super fast and like easily done. It's the one that pulls you in. It's just the way it's designed. But the problem is it also means that the skill, because the skill floor is so much lower, the skill ceiling is also so much lower. Which is fine. Like, nothing wrong with that, right? But for a lot of people, that means that's kind of why they fell off of it. This is just nothing to it. Amatsu made you rage quit and restart your file because of randos? Huh? You rage quit and restart your file because of randos? Just play solo. Oh, I can't help you with that one, I'm afraid, Night Owl. I don't play bows. I don't play ranged. You couldn't do enough damage solo? Then you need a, weapon upgrade. Or elemental, or change your armor set or something. Because health scales, right? Mace, you get angry at everything, dude. No offense, but you get angry really easily all the time, Mace. Like, it doesn't take much to set you off, right? But there's a difference between getting angry at randos and then quitting for a day or something, right? And then deleting your save file? Like, at that point, you just shouldn't play online. You was doing a comfy hammer build? Chuck a few more damage in there, then. Shouldn't give randos fault. Especially if it was brand new. Like, they might not have tried it before, right? get pissy at randos who triple cart after they came in, the monster's limping. I mean, you do that, Mace. You don't necessarily triple cart, but we're on final quest cart and you're running around on half health. But you can get mad at them, right? That's completely fine. But you do the same thing. I don't know what Rise armor sets are, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dragon. I don't know what Full Furious does. But also, like, you shouldn't really need that good of a damage set to kill Amatsu. Honestly. I soloed it on my, I think, first attempt. My armor wasn't even that upgraded. And I'd been using the same armor that I've been using since I completed base Rise. No augments or anything. You shouldn't really need to change anything up. When was the last update you built a new armor set? For me, I didn't. You shouldn't blame people for not knowing every moveset. No, what I get pissy at randos for is not healing. I don't mind if people get hit a few times in a row. What really annoys me is people don't know a fight and run around on like 60% health. Even if you do know a fight, just heal. So Mace, yeah. Was your attack frequency and hit rate you struggled with? Because Hammer? That just sounds like you need to learn the fight better, to be honest. To put that in as nice a way as I can. You know most any fight, but you still run around at like 60% health though. Against monsters that could one-shot you at that point. The amount of times I pop a life powder just because I look at people in the quest health in GU and I'm like, someone's gonna die if I don't do this. And no one's gonna heal because they've been on this health for 2 or 3 minutes. To fuck them up? Yeah, I mean, it works when it works, but when it doesn't work, it's a big problem. For the first quest, for the first cart, for the second cart, play risky, dodge into monsters all the time, right? Absolutely, completely fair. Maximize your output, do as much as you can. When it's quest fail, you need to chill the fuck out. Stop going in, stay on full health, that people just don't give a shit. It's not just you, it's like 90% of people that play the fucking game. You have limited resources, you can't afford to pop a max just to heal. When it's the last quest cart, you can. I don't care what you're doing during cart 1 and 2, Mace. You do you there, right? When it's the last cart in the quest, you pop that max even if you only need to heal 20% of your health. Against hyper monsters? Also, like, bring combinable heals for the hardest quests in the game. don't have space for combinables? Yeah, you do. Because when we're in the ruined pinnacle, you don't need to bring cool drinks or hot drinks. There's never an excuse for not healing, as far as I'm concerned. The only time you should die in fight on quest cart is if you get comboed, or if you basically get killed when you're trying to heal. Like if you can't space distance enough and it attacks someone else and it catches you as well. Some situation like that, right? Chain CC? Yeah, exactly. What armor skills do I use? In like my preferred armor skills would be like evasion, stuff like that. That's a lot of shells, which is good because I need those. They just refused to heal. Full defense, wide range. Like, did you tell them? Though? This is the thing, right? It is annoying when people die and you fail quests. But if you don't help and tell new people how to play the game, it's not going to go well, right? We're gonna get Naghuga armor? Naghuga's evasion, yeah. You don't have a keyboard? You can set up little quick commands though, right? That come up on the side of the screen. That you can change to say whatever you want them to say. The Switch keyboard's so slow. No, you can change custom shoutouts. Like, you can set the shoutout to be a shoutout permanently, and then you just, like, click a button, and it brings up a whole bunch of custom shoutouts, and you just click the one that you want it to say, and you're done. When you have 60 maxes in your item box, you should get some more of those. One more. Be better if players want that too much. Expect the randos to know how to play, yeah. Most people know how to play. The genuine problem is that so much of the game and so much of online is built around doing as much damage as you can, and that's all that matters. Like, the only thing that matters is your damage output. Staying alive is irrelevant. Do more damage output. Which tends to lead to a lot more people failing quests. Especially when people are like lower skill in the game. It's not their fault, right? If you customize, it's not auto-translate. That's true. But it's better than doing nothing, right? You don't play online games alone. It's fair. But if you're going to get so angry that you delete your save file to restart, then, like, maybe you just shouldn't play, right? Because that's unhealthy at that point. Like, genuinely, that's actually bad for you. Playing alone's boring. Yeah, but you're not deleting your save files, Mace. Hey, Lumi. Do I like Diablos? Yeah, they're alright. Christ. Hello. Welcome. I don't know if I want to answer this, Lumi. There you go. Is this what this is now? Monster Hunter pickup lines? You figured out how to make builds too late as well? There's no such thing as figuring out how to make builds too late. What do you mean? You have trouble figuring out what you want to build, so you end up looking at other builds now. Yeah, that's completely fine. Like, I respect that. A lot of people do that. Right? I have no problem with that at all. It's completely reasonable. My issue is the only builds that get any attention that people make are either meme builds or builds that are like exclusively damage and nothing else. Do I like Monster Hunter puns? They're okay. I am now scared of answering your every question. You made your first deco in Sunbreak because you had no clue what they did? Yeah, but you could have made more, right? Like with all the materials and stuff? Aren't those pickup lines and not puns? I mean, yeah, the pickup lines plays on word. Puns. Something. How'd you feel about the Defender gear they added for Rise? Great for speedrunning, absolutely shit for every other aspect of the entire game. And it shouldn't exist. Pick up puns. Given GU and 4U, you weren't using decos because you didn't know what they did. Fair? Would you ever cosplay as Urigan and lie down? No, because I hate him. You're all fine, not to have it. Oh, wait. How many people have you done this to today, Lumi? The terrorizing. You dumb K-man brain, so no echo knowledge. I mean, you can just look stuff up, right? There's no shame in that. If you don't know what something is, just look it up. Before you attack was attack up small, and that's it. I mean, you were also only in, like, where I am, base. All I have is attack up small. He was in G rank? I thought you only got to Zamtrios. I have attack up medium, no, I only have attack up small. And fire attack up +1. I could get attack up medium, but I don't have any of the decos slotted in. Your original 4U? Yeah, how old were you when you did your original 4U playthrough though, Mace? Like, I wouldn't expect you to know anything at that point, right? Not even 12? Yeah, exactly. It's a miracle you found out how potions work at that point. That was when I was playing Freedom Night. When I was 11. I didn't know how decos worked. And yeah, you can, Comro. It's extremely easy. Especially if you mix armor. Use Tetsu and 4U till you watch Guidance build for the Gore set that's got sharpness +1. Oh, the mixed one. You beat the big crab in high rank caravan. Oh, Daimyo? You own a car? No. They are expensive, it's true. God, I hate this. Guides 4U Late Stories 1 was your first official. It's so amazing how many people got in with the Stories games to me. They made it Bones, yeah. Cars and bones. Horrifying concept. I have no idea when Stories came out, actually. New friend from a question about Mickey Mouse terrorism, yes. Only game that they've played Stories one. Huh, fair enough. When you guys make builds, how do you go about what you would want for your builds? I pick skills that I like first. Skills that are more comfy. And preferable. So, for example, for me, evasion, for greatsword, focus. Here. And then I try and think of some skills that would either be good in general, or that I would just like. Find myself an armor set that's got as many of those as possible. And then go around it like that, basically. Does anyone? Bloomy? Whoops. Cancel. Don't hire. Oh, I should actually set up my second Palico, by the way, and bring the with me. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, that's about it, Night Owl. 2017! That wasn't that long ago, actually. Only 6 years. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. We'll just do that for now so I get the health on. Probably worth it. We'll get one of the treasures to come with. Ooh. Keep forgetting your damage. I wouldn't worry about it. I have to work out mine every time. You look at the year, that's what I do, and then work it out. Has meat been here today? Nope. What decos do I have on? None. Where are you getting all of these from? Where do you have all of these? No working it out for you though? Yeah, you youngin. Damn youths. Math in your brain isn't compatible. Probably why you can't keep track. I mean, you're born on a 1, so that makes it really easy. Just pretend you're born on 1990. Look at the year. Add 10 and then, or yeah, just look at the year and add 11. Or add 9, I guess. So 23 plus 9. Or 23 plus 10 minus 1, if that's easier. For you. I know some people can't wrap their head around it, and it's no, like, fault of their own right, it just doesn't click. Knew a girl like that in college, who just could not do math. Until we just kind of went, how about you do it this way instead? They were like, oh! Oh, it was funny. Hey, thank you, Tara, for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy making my way through all the stuff here. Because we are now done with all of the weapons in 4-star. All of them are upgraded. That's the last one. That is the last one I needed to make. So I will need a Raffian plate. And then I will move on to the next tier. Oh god, no, Lugia is getting started as well. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna be right back. Ah, there we go. Huh. I feel like these are less pickup lines and bordering on, like, getting arrested for being sexually aggressive. Now? You never sit still for 2 seconds. That's Rise, yeah. What the fuck is Shibari? Do I want to know the answer to that? Forget flinch frame? Doesn't even exist in this game. I really hope that you are either making these up on the fly or you've got a like data bank of these that you wrote down over a massive period of time. Because there is too many. It was amazing. Also, Lugia? Your pickup line is going, I want to bang? Question? Your pickup line is, hey, what a fuck, basically. It's the art of tying up stuff in general. Oh, okay, fair enough. Of course there's a word for that. Why wouldn't there be a word for that? And of course you know what the other word is. I don't know. I've never dismissed the Palico, Topaz. Right at your 32. Only 5 years older than I am. The games do guilt trip the shit out of you if you try it. Oh, do they? Fair enough. No, I just don't hire them in the first place, unless I need them, basically. Switch flinch free with stun resistance. That's true. It's if you don't have enough slots for all of the cats. How would you not have enough slots? You get tons of them, don't you? Hey, Skullbot, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome. Has been a little bit. How you doing? It tends to not display any date, yeah.
If you haven't streamed before, it tends to say it's never done it.
If you have streamed, it will say, like, you last streamed on X day, typically. The first of the year 1, that's wild. Been good, got sucked into work. Got free time to chill and watch the stream, nice. Good old work has a way of doing that. Don't know about this one. She only focused the head. Nice. Actually good. Actually appropriate. It's not even a speedrunner, it's just a longsworder. Wait, did it not come up here? Even though it's injured? The hell? But you sleep up here. Raffion? Raffion, what are you doing? It's not even in here to eat. What the hell? You just in here for some reason? No. Huh? Sorry, what? You're kind of anything at this point, though? It's what do you main, though, right? Did I forget to paintball? No, it was limping, so it should have gone to its nest. I know I can make it limp in this area, so I don't need to paintball it. I don't need to waste the paintball. You main many things? Yeah, then you don't main anything. So you're an all-rounder at that point. You're not a longsworder. Paintballs make shit like this not happen, it's true. But I do not have the resources to make shitloads of paintballs. Like, she definitely should have gone to her nest. One hit away from death? That's really weird. She played my ass? Not very well, because she's dead. It's a Freedom United ship. It honestly was, yeah. It honestly was. God damn it, Cobro. God damn it. Oh, I just got a plate, I think. Heard stories about Raph and Raphlos, even Koku. Oh, Freedom Unite's nothing compared to what they do in Monster Hunter 1. Honestly. Freedom Unite's a goddamn blissful paradise compared to Monster Hunter 1. Okay, well, I'm moving up a rank, I guess. I'm actually done in a 4-star. All of 26 of the weapons are built, of which 9 of them did not need to be upgraded. We shall move into 5-star. It is time, Ramhard. We're going up a tier. 5-star village. The rank where shit gets real. Honestly? I actually might want to use this Kaku blade for gore. I'm gonna. So let's have a look at the old stats and stuff, as we usually do. Playtime is at 31 hours, 36 minutes. We've done 191 quests with the cat. We've done 199 quests at the end of 4-star village. And in this tier, the only thing of note that we fought was Rathian, really, and we did it 8 times. Nasilla we did 6. They're really the only 2 that we did additional times, I think. So it's already calmed down a shitload from, you know, 28 Great Jaggy, 23 Ketchuwacha, 15 Kaku. We didn't have to kill any small monsters in this rank to farm anything. Here we go. Can I make any, like, actually good decos, by the way? Hilarious. Never mind. Almost 200 quests, yep. $200 quests to get to Gormagala. Okay, register this set here. Let's change the name on these to Cap. And kill. And then let's dink out the paintball, the shock trap, and all that stuff. To save the space, because we won't need it. Nullberries could be useful, I guess. And I kind of want a pit. Do I have any ivy? I do. Because for gore, that was pretty good luck, actually. For gore, I want to get the head break. Or the feeler break is specifically what I should say. And the best way to do it is basically just to smack the trap down as soon as he goes into Eclipse. and then beat the crap out of his head. So, 5-star low rank. In terms of weaponry, we have 26 weapons in this rank. We have 26 weapons to upgrade in 5-star. And 1 big yawn to do. And then we also have 2 weapons which we can find, technically, which are the rusted weapons. Plus the relics. The relics can burn in hell where they belong, okay? That's for the relic run. So we have 2 rusted greatswords that we need to get to be upgraded into tarnished greatswords in this tier. It's gonna be a lot, but yeah. Hopefully we'll manage. So of the 28 weapons in total, we actually need to upgrade 24 of them. There is only 4 weapons we get to skip, which is Kezu, Ludroth, Plesioth, and Spear Tuna. That's it. That's all we get to skip. The worst thing we have to do in this tier, I think, is to make 4 Tigrex greatswords. And to make 3 Zenoga greatswords. We're finally at Gore, yeah. 30 hours in, we're at Gore. 1. Do you assume we'll see his face like 10 times more in this tier? Nope. There is 1 Gore weapon. There is no weapons that build out of Gore Magala other than Gore Magala. I need 2 feelers. That's it. The rarest thing I need from him is 2 feelers. And then a whole bunch of generic materials and I'll be done with him. No need for the rare drop? I don't think you need a plate to do the weapon upgrades. To be honest. And when it comes to doing the upgrade after, I can't see that yet, so I don't know. We might need to farm a plate for that one. Don't even need feelers, look at that. Upgrade path, yep. Because I had to build them all as early as possible, so. Pretty sure at that point I'll just need, what, rip claws? Which are just wing breaks. Scales and cortexes. Oh, well, yeah, carapace, sorry. We'll still go for that feeler anyway, just because it's the most annoying heartbreak to get. Rip claws, which could be annoying. No, they're already broken. It's so easy to break his arms. Since I'll just get him into Eclipse mode as soon as possible. Like I'll stand in all of his puddles and stuff. Then he'll put his arms down, I'll just beat the shit out of them. It shall be quite easy. I'll have to check what skills he gives. I might actually farm him. Get some gore armor. It's a nice armor set. Visually. This has like a bunch of crappy skills. It's got like Biomaster or whatever, right? Anti-Frenzy, which is a negative thing, not a positive thing. Hoops guaranteed to work. One, two, three. Bonk. Found out the Greatsword and 4 you can do a strong charge after the circle move. You can do that over and over again without needing to do level 1 charges. Yep. If you mean the strong charge is the one where you pull backwards, then yeah. Yeah, if you do a circle move and then hold backwards, like so, you just go straight into it. Which is good, because you can combo this into a circle move and then just go straight into it again like this. So you can even do your roundhouse swing. Exactly that, yeah. Made a cut a Greatsword, all you need is the hammer. Nice one. While you were farming the Lavender, it's a good time to find it out. So many damn tail parts, I don't know. Damn tail cut, man. Ooh, that's good. It's not going to hit the tail, but I will get a level 3. We're going to pop a sharpen, because as we found out, fighting Gore with no sharpness sucks. We're proud of your pickup line. You made it all by yourself. I still don't necessarily know if I'd call it a pickup line. But hey, I'm happy you're proud of it. Welcome, by the way, Zany. GU in 3 hours, correct. Well, GU will be in an hour. But multiplayer GU will be in 3 hours. Two hours, 40 minutes. You know. Something like, how do you already not remember it? Yep, no, never mind, you nailed it. You nailed it. That is exactly what you typed. I think I've so rarely hit the tail here. You thought that's how pickup lines work? They're meant to be flirty, but they're not meant to be like outright, hey, wanna smash? You give the false illusion that that isn't what you're angling for. Try it on someone that doesn't play Monster Hunter. Or just hasn't played Iceborne. The whole point is that they were all Monster Hunter related, though, Zadie. Oh, Huggy Stream looks inside Lugia Horny. Hiya, Crone. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Summers, hi, Fairs. Good to see you all. I hope you're all doing good. Today. Hey! Starting up your first solo deep dive. Good luck. I've never done one. Hope it goes well for you. Oh no! That's annoying. You just made a new Elden Ring character? Wait, are you done with your ranged character? I thought you only just made like a ranged only character. You're making another one? That one's on hold? Oh, okay. Is it a permanent hold? Did you realize that range sucks early game? Gotcha, Margaret. Oh, are you like minimalized, going through it really quickly? Huckster, by the way, how far have we gotten in GU during your hiatus? We able to do group G rank stuff now? I'm in G4. I have less than 50 quests to go until I'm done with the game. Skullbot. You don't want to run around forever? Fair enough. We've got like 7 solo quests left to do. And then like 50-ish somewhere in that vicinity quests of hub to do. Is the green BG the one you have? What, Faz? Sorry? Oh, the green backgrounds? Yeah, I've built those. Is what that means. It means they have been made. My arguably dysfunctional heart. Oh, he's so good. At least Julian knows that he's fucked in the head. Right, let's check over here real quick first. I don't know why I didn't just travel straight to Sunsnug, but hey. I have big fish. I do not have big fish. Okay. Bye. I only care if you have big fish here for me. Eye of Prey. It begins. The Eye of Prey farm. Jump under the shower real quick. Enjoy. Ravios. When I plan to do all the DLC and the Deviant quests? Never. Let's go, bot. Enjoy the lurk. Dragon. Yep, I don't plan to do those, honestly. Because it's not fun. Deviants should never have been invented. Oh, I forgot Bogabee adds at 3 stars. Nice. I was really hoping I was going to have speed gathering by this point. But I don't. You're gonna go squish the cat? Hell yeah. Enjoy. You need to smack Deviant Rabbit? Oh yeah, but I'm not completing it at that point, right? I don't mind helping other people do them occasionally. Every here and there, every now and then. You know, like once per rotation is fine, but I am not completing those quests. It's like 210 extra quests and it's 15 monsters or something. It's just atrocious. This cat armor's adorable. Thankfully for cat armor, if I remember correctly, you only need to do it like once, right? You only need to do it, I think, a single time or something. Bloodbath has the best raw greatsword. Oh, I don't care about what's good and what's not. You couldn't convince me to care about what weapons are good and what weapons are bad. I build the ones I want to build. I have the Shogun Cenatar greatsword and I have the Rathian greatsword, which is probably never going to be upgraded to its final line because I don't want to fight Hypergoldian more than like once. Reason I'm mining here is because I want Fire Cell Stone, or not Fire Cell Stones, just Fire Stones and Dragonite Ore for the Ravager Blades. And also every mining spot I do. Not every mining spot, I think it's just mining spots in the bottom bit of the volcano, I'm not sure actually. Have a chance to give me rush shards. Bloodbath's amazing. I don't like any of the deviants, honestly. Bloodbath in particular, I really do not like. I am not a fan of monsters that can do roars and then just insta-kill you. Actual has a true combo insta-kill from full health. That's just badly designed, in my opinion. As a fight, I don't like it. As a monster, he's cool. As a fight, I think it's one of the worst. It just really has... It's emblematic of everything that's wrong with Deviants, Bloodbath. No, if I don't like a monster, I don't want to use it. Agree to disagree on that one? Yeah? I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? But I do not like any of the deviants. Subspecies are normally a monster but different. In some way. They might be a little bit stronger, but they might be a little bit weaker somewhere else. For me, all the deviant monsters are like, hey, what if we take one of the monsters that already exists and just make it flat out better in every single way possible? So it's just harder. This nicely, finely tuned balance of a monster that they've managed to get over 4 generations in Diablos. Nah, fuck it. Throw all that shit in the bin. Give him a roar and a kill true combo. Make it so he explodes and has massive AoE attacks. Well, you know, just put Blind Diablos in the game. Greed Carve? No, I just need the materials from Iapre. And I'd rather not repeat the kill 8 Iapre quest over and over again. Design-wise, he looks badass? Yeah. The thing for me is it doesn't matter how good lore or design is. At the end of the day, the thing that's most important is the way the fight feels. Because the fight's the thing I've got to do. Right. A lot of his weapons look really cool. It's the same with, oh, Thunderlord Zenoga. I actually really like the way a lot of his weapons look. But I just refuse to do that fight over and over and over and over and over again. This fight isn't even that bad. This fight's okay. You just spend a lot of time kind of just waiting for him to stop doing combos, which is unfortunate. Don't know how it is in G-Ring, though. It might suck in G-Ring. Raw Charge True combo for those second gen lovers? Yeah. It's worse than second gen, though. Because it's a one-hit. For all the crap second gen gets and kind of, like, rightly deserves in some areas, it is very rare if you have appropriately leveled equipment that you will actually get one-shot by something. But I've had, like, maxed armor. And I just die. Like, it's just over. Only once hits in EX. The quest where you have one cart disagrees. We did that quest a few times on my main save. What was my main save? Different people. And almost every single person that I saw get hit by that attack got one hit by it. You killed G1? I don't think G1's the one Carter. I think it's either G2 or G3. Sag? Why are you Sag about that? You should be praising the heavens. The one cart quest deals a lot of damage, yeah. Which is incredibly stupid considering the quest is over in one cart. First monster of the new tier down. So I feel like we're in 5-star proper now instead of just having done the urgent quests, which I'm happy about. Diablo's testing my Souls reflex? Do you mean, like, Souls games? Because Monster Hunter is harder to dodge than it is in Souls games. Souls games have more iframes than Monster Hunter does. So, no. That is so itchy. Please. And Monster Hunter hitboxes tend to be worse than Souls hitboxes in the newer ones as well. GU compared to DS3. Well, there's a good amount of iframes. Yeah, World came out a lot after though, right? Oh, right. I can't do that. Dark Souls 3 was released in 2016. GU is released in 2017. So there you go. If you want to compare Souls and Monster Hunter. Power destroys him, but then you do so much less damage because you use power. Like it does help, but it's not like it doesn't pay off, right? That should be the standard. You feel like they nerfed iframe? Made Window 5's too much, yeah. It is. I do need to do another aerodrome. Cool. Bring a partner with power? Do you mean the cats? Be a miracle a day when my cat does anything in that game. Honestly. Or, you know, I could just not fight him. Seems a lot easier to just not fight a monster I don't like and don't have to do. In a lobby? I don't play in lobby. Unless I'm on stream. If I play Monster Hunter by myself, I am exclusively playing solo. Are you crazy, Solo Hub? I am that crazy. So, yeah. Always have done, probably always will do. Go, hey, another treasure one. Nice. Good teams, all you need to smack deviants reliably? Probably. I'm not going to do them though, because they're not fun. Why fight monsters I don't like and have to go out of my way to do multiplayer for it? Which I don't want to do. Right? For gear that I'm not going to build. If you want to do them, but I'm not going to. And you're never going to convince me to be able to do it. You think a lot of players soloed Hub? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have to, right? MH4U has no online. Freedom Unite has no online functionality either. Neither of those games do. 4U does have online, but basically everyone's in endgame gear. So if you want any sort of like relatively reasonably scaled experience, it's pretty hard to come by, honestly. Four times the health? They don't have 4 times the health, they have 2 times the health. They don't even have that, they've got like 1.7. Health scaling is not a thing in games before World. It just doesn't exist. Hub is always set to be like 1.7, 1.8 or something. Which is why stuff is so disgustingly easy in 4-player multiplayer compared to what it is when you fight stuff solo. Still not okay. We're in the games for different things. I like the challenge of the fight. So a fight going longer is more enjoyable. I don't see the point in playing when the whole point of the fun for me is like working and earning my equipment. Just going into a 4-man lobby, getting 3 people with Valor heavy bowguns, insta-killing the monster and it's over and done. Like, oh, okay. I'll just go do something else. Because I'm not needed. You prefer quick because you have limited time to play usually. This does not add up. Car? It's wild to you. The fact that the hub scale doesn't scale into a world. Don't enjoy fights that go on for too long. Hub events tend to fall into that category. Oh yeah, hub events are too long. But it's your threshold of what's too long, right? Like 20 minutes for me isn't too long. 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, that's not too bad. The hub events take like 48 minutes solo with a perfect set of gear for me. So I don't do them. You don't enjoy fights taking 40 minutes? That's perfectly fine. To each their own, right? I like fights taking longer. I play Monster Hunter for the fights. Other people play it for the equipment building, for collecting stuff, for the low-level fucking gambling rush they get out of it every time they complete a fight. And roll that 3% to get a plate, right? I like seeing the full scope of the monster's like abilities and having a good old tussle against it. That's enjoyable. Like to feel like I earned the win. Typing's not your strong suit? It's okay. You haven't really typed particularly wrong at any point, I'd say. You like collecting shit? Yeah. That's fair. See, I don't really. I like collecting a little bit just to kind of give me more excuse to play the game for a while, right? But after a while for me, it just kind of becomes like really monotonous. Like I'm forcing myself to do it and just keep going and there's no end in sight. I'm just like, eh. Which is why I tend to do, like, progression, quest completion, and then I just start a new save file somewhere else. Progression, quest completion, new save file, and it just keeps going. You like the progress? Yeah. Yeah, me too. Multi's grown on you? I like doing multi. But it does kind of, unfortunately, directly conflict with my other enjoyment, which is the difficulty. Multi-trivializes Monster Hunter. Until you get to, like, challenge event quests, right? Which are designed to be suffering. Like the event Crimson Fatalis in this game. It is just ludicrous. Hanging around in voice call and experiencing the game together. Like, that's just hanging out with people, though, right? That's almost kind of, like, irrelevant of Monster Hunter. That's just fun to do. It's just fun to hang out with people. Monster Hunter is just good for enabling it. No Valor Greatsword to Sniper's Noodle Heads either. Thank fuck for that. Oh, so good. Wouldn't mind 40-minute hunts if you had to do them like twice. This is Monster Hunter, you're not getting what you need in the first 2 40-minute hunts. I never experience a situation, I don't think, where I do a hunt that's like 40 minutes more than once. The only reason I'll do that is because I don't know the fight. or I don't know the fight with like a specific weapon or something, or because it's an event quest. Or there's some other, like, basically bad mechanic. Like hyper going on, where it's like, hey, the monster you're fighting, double the health! So that doesn't happen too much to me. There's no things in here, huh? I was expecting Iapray in here. 40 minutes where you also play good or rare? Yeah. Extremely rare. I don't know, to be honest, Chisel. Remember Hunt in GU on the Deserted Island map? 3-star Rathian Ravalos? In solo? They should be individually easier. It's the same to you, Zany. Huh. I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in kind of a long time, so... Not properly, anyway. They're designed to catch you. Yeah, that's true. Elden Ring's enemies are designed to punish healing and to catch you in rolls. For sure. You were in voice call with a friend, you were doing online hub. Oh, so there's 2 of you as well? Perfectly balanced, then, in terms of the scaling. For what the game's expecting you to be, 2 people online. Ravalos landed, knocked your friend into 5, followed him and carted him. Good old Ravalos. Just want to grab this Mac light to make sure I don't miss it, or this like blue spot I should say. Terrible blue spot, never mind. Next game. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the lack of rush shards. It's this, not this map, that I'm kind of reliant on rush shards for. Some hunts do feel worse with 2 people. Try and taste Shiguru's tiny head around his massive wing arms and avoiding the random mines constantly. Oh, they are less predictable. Yeah, of course they are. Because it's got 2 targets instead of 1. The kind of one of the problems there is why are both people constantly like try to go for the head potentially? Split up. Get one of you to trip it, right? If one of you's playing hammer, one of you's playing longsword, it should trip over more and all that stuff to make up for the fact that you're kind of struggling to hit it. should. Not will, but should. That's a bombing Palico. I will never hire you. Go to hell. I feel no remorse. Right. Hey. That is us in 5-star proper then. Hell yeah. I am going to take a brief break here. I will be playing some GU when I'm back, so if you were just around for 4U, thank you very much for coming along. I'll be playing 4U again on Saturday and Sunday next week. You can see when on those little times there, along with everything else I play at other times during the week. But I will be back. I'm going to take 10, 15-ish minutes or so. I'm just going to, you know, have a snack, get a drink, run to the loo, all that stuff. And then I'll be back with GU. We'll do some solo first and then some hub afterwards. I will see you then. Just a moment.